Hey there everyone, this is Ray Carcillo for Classic Game Room, and even though Reach is supposed to fall in the Halo universe, it's clearly still been standing long enough to allow the release of a brand new multiplayer map pack. The Noble Map Pack for Halo Reach adds 3 new maps to the already celebrated multiplayer experience that is one of the staples of the Halo series. Now, due to this map being released on November 30th, and since we got it a little early, the maps will be rather bare in terms of other players, but fortunately Derek has agreed to play in some split-screen action to at least show off the maps in the gloriously colorful and rich detail they have been made in. The first map we played on is called Anchor 9 and is a very small multiplayer map that is made for 2 to 8 players. Done in a lot of gray military tones with a beautiful view overlooking Reach, Anchor 9 was set up as an orbital dockyard above the planet and saw hundreds of ships from the UNSC fleet come into it daily for repairs, and so was a key point for the Covenant to take. Now, you can choose to try to take it back in several game modes, including Team Objective and Free-For-All. Derek and I, though, decided to choose the Juggernaut mode, which was unwise on my part because one man simply can't stop the Juggernaut. Still, I could definitely see how much fun you could have on this level, as there should be a lot of forced confrontations in the central docking area if you play more traditional multiplayer modes. Just be careful that you don't get knocked out of the hangar bay doors and get flung to your doom. The next map we played on was Breakpoint. Breakpoint is a much larger map that takes place in one of the polar regions of Reach amongst the ruins of an archaeological dig. Immediately, we realized that Breakpoint was a perfect setup for the invasion mode, and so even though it was just the 2 of us, Derek and I had a great time working our way through the snowy mountain base that Breakpoint centers around, as it offers a lot of nooks and crannies to hide in and ambush enemies from. This could definitely make for a fun, but chaos-filled 16-player match. Breakpoint is also a great setup for a big team battle, but I definitely see a lot more upside in invasion mode than any other. I love sticky grenades, by the way. The final map was the one that simply took our breath away. Tempest centers around a pair of abandoned bases by whoever was on Reach before humans. With a blue sky above and grass and sand beneath your feet, Tempest has the most possibilities for multiplayer modes in this new war zone that has opened up on the shores of Reach. Free-for-all, Team Slayer, and Big Team Battle are just a handful of the modes that play out perfectly here, but Derek and I took a turn at Crazy King of the Hill, and had a ton of fun with that in this massive multiplayer map that is ideal for 8 to 16 players.
First strike. He'll move.
And another huge boon for Tempest is that it makes a great palette for Forge mode, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we see some crazy Tempest-inspired designs from the Halo community. All in all, each level's design was sparkling, both aesthetically